Welcome to this explainer. Look, today we aren't just staring at random lines on a chart. Instead, we're putting on the hat of a strict, methodical risk manager. We're going to analyze advanced chart patterns, and, more importantly, we're going to figure out how to stop bleeding money to market noise. Because let's face it, if you spend any time in the markets, you know capital preservation is literally the name of the game. So why do perfect breakouts suddenly collapse? Man, we have all felt the sting of buying the absolute top of what looks like a massive, flawless breakout, right? Only to watch it instantly reverse and just swallow our capital whole. It's incredibly frustrating. You see the momentum building, you smash that buy button so hard you almost break your mouse because you don't want to miss out, and then almost maliciously, the market immediately pivots. Bam. Why do these seemingly perfect setups collapse so violently? Well, that is exactly the mystery that we're solving today. Here's our strict analytical framework. 1. The breakout illusion. 2. Anatomy of reversal patterns. 3. Bull and bear traps. And 4. Trading the retest safely. All right, diving into section 1, the breakout illusion, leaving simple charting behind. To actually survive in the market, we've got to graduate from those simple triangles, We need to strictly focus on high probability continuation and reversal patterns. Like our source material points out, basic charting just isn't enough to maintain an edge anymore. I mean, think about it. When literally every retail trader can spot a basic triangle, it becomes a prime target for manipulation. We have to elevate our analysis to find the underlying structures that actually dictate true market direction. Buying the exact top? Yeah, it's pretty much a painful rite of passage for retail investors, usually driven entirely by the fear of missing out. FOMO is real. But today, we're shifting that mindset. We want to take you from being an impulsive, FOMO-driven trader who just reacts to noise and turn you into a disciplined risk manager who anticipates it. See, a risk manager knows that preserving capital is always priority number 1, and that means overriding those impulsive, emotional triggers. Moving on to section 2, anatomy of reversal patterns, identifying the heavy hitters. Now, before we can trade safely, we've got to accurately diagnose what we're looking at. Take the complexity of a head and shoulders pattern compared to the flatter double top formation. A head and shoulders is like this prolonged, exhausting battle. Buyers push up to form a shoulder, try again to form a higher peak at the head, and then just fail on a weak final attempt to form the right shoulder. On the flip side, the double top is way more abrupt. It's a dual peak reversal that fails flatly at the exact same horizontal resistance level. Both signal major reversals for sure, but they represent entirely different psychological battlegrounds. What's really fascinating here is that these are your essential advanced formats, including wedges that act as a massive neon sign pointing to a major shift in market momentum. When a risk manager spots a double bottom or a wedge forming, they don't just blindly throw money at the screen. Absolutely not. They recognize these as critical junctures where the prevailing trend is simply running out of gas. These patterns, they're essentially our early warning radar. Which brings us to section 3, bull and bear traps, the mechanics of pattern failure. So we really need to dissect why these mechanics fail. The crucial piece of the puzzle here is the bull trap. This is a mechanical failure designed specifically, and I mean specifically, to catch eager, impulsive capital on what looks like a successful upward move. Imagine a stock has been fighting a heavy resistance line at, say, $50 for weeks. Suddenly, boom, it breaks to 51. The green candles are flying, you get hyped, and you hit buy. But almost instantly, the price stalls and just plummets back down to 45. It completely traps those eager buyers in an immediate loss. And the crazy part? That provides the exact liquidity the larger players needed to offload their positions. And conversely, a bear trap does the exact same thing, but in reverse. It completely swallows the capital of folks who excitedly tried to chase a breakdown. Picture a double top, where the price breaks below the neckline support. Retail traders rush to sell or short the market, totally convinced the thing is going to zero, right? But suddenly, the price violently reverses upward, trapping all those premature sellers in losing positions. And as they panic and are forced to buy back to cover those massive losses, well, that acts as pure rocket fuel for the upward move. Never chase the initial breakout. Honestly, from a strict risk manager's perspective, watching the absolute devastation of these traps leads us straight to this golden rule of capital preservation. The initial breakout is, without a doubt, the most dangerous place on the chart. It's exactly where the market tests the waters to shake out impatient capital. If you're chasing it, you aren't trading. You are just gambling. Okay, section 4, trading the retest safely, the master strategy for market survival.
Here is where the rubber meets the road. We're implementing an actionable master strategy, taking the complex timing of a safe entry and turning it into a patient, highly calculated checklist. Step 1. Identify your pattern and wait for that neckline to break. Step 2. Let the initial breakout happen. Seriously, do nothing but watch. Let the eager buyers or sellers take on that huge risk. Then, step 3. Wait for the successful retest of the broken neckline. Let's say a stock breaks below a $100 support neckline. Let it fall to $95. Then, just patiently wait for the price to float back up to test that $100 mark from underneath. If it hits 100 and fails to break back above it, confirming it's now resistance, bingo. That successful retest is exactly where we act.
So to manage risk effectively during a trade entry, these 3 essential rules are our absolute laws for avoiding traps. Rule 1, do not chase the initial breakout under any circumstances. Rule 2, wait for solid confirmation of the broken neckline. And Rule 3, execute your trade entry only on the successful retest. By strictly following this exact sequence, you are literally forcing the market to prove its true directional intention to you well before you risk a single dollar of your hard-earned capital.
I'm going to leave you with this final thought for this explainer. You now have the analytical tools and hopefully the psychological patience to wait out the trap. So, how are you going to approach your charts tomorrow? Will your next trade be an emotional, reactive gamble on an initial breakout, or will it be a cool, calculated retest managed like a true professional? The choice is entirely yours.